Okay, guys, if you like seeing a yard that is really messed up, this video is for you. Now, my husband had this tree cut down, I think it was last year, and look at the new trees that are growing up around it. We got to cut that down. See if I can get, yeah, got to cut that down. We got to finish trimming the stalks, and these are actually new trees growing, so we got to trim all of this out and clean the fence line off. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at all this, guys. Look at all of this growth. Look at all of it. This is some type of Japanese tree, and we need to trim this back. But look at all that, guys. As soon as I finish showing you, I'm going to tell you the story about how all this crap happened. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. And it's growing through the Japanese tree. Look at all this behind the tree. Look at that, guys. Oh, there's more. So just hold on a minute. There is more, and it gets worse. We need to clean all of this stuff out, all of that out. Let's see. Oh, this here needs to be cleaned out, chopped down. These are growing in between the lilac shrubs. Oh my gosh, all up in there. We're gonna have to really get up in there to get all that stuff out. I did not realize that, but oh geez. Now that's something I just noticed. Look at that, guys. Oh geez. Oh, see that up in there? You can get a better look at it here on this side. Look at that, guys. We got to get all up in there and clean all that stuff out. Down here. Look at this on the side of the house. It looks like nobody lives here. And look at all this on the side of the house. And look at all of this. Look at all that, guys. All of that. All of these little tiny weed thingies. I don't even know what kind of weeds they are. this here, all of this here, and they're going up pretty tall. This here. We got to get all of this grass. I used to know the name of this type of grass. Along the side of the house here. All of this is all over the driveway. It didn't used to be this bad, but it got broken up when we had a big giant tree cut down. I'll show you that shortly. And the truck was so heavy, it just cracked through parts of the cement. So now this stuff is growing through. All this stuff have to be taken out. All of this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We got to get all this down. This is growing on our side of the fence. So we gotta get all this stuff down. And of course I'll be wearing gloves because I don't know what's poison and what's not, and I'm allergic to everything. Now you see this right here, this shrub, this whatever the hell you want to call it. Let me see if it's the right one. Oh yeah. You have to be careful with this. Let's see, there you go. You see the thorns? If you don't know, look at the thorns. If you don't know what you're looking at before you get to it, you'll grab it and oh my gosh, you're talking about pain. Look at that. Look at the thorns, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at the thorns. Look at the thorns. Oh, here's a close-up here too. You see the thorns, guys? Look at that. Okay. There's more. Just stick with me. Some areas I'm just now seeing. Look at this, guys. We gotta cut all this stuff down. All of this down. Some of it is growing underneath the tree. Underneath this tree here. That's slowly dying off. And all of this on this fence line. You see that? Look at this. On this fence line. I'll stick with me, it gets worse. All of this. All of this. All of this stuff here. All of this. See that, guys? Look at all this. I'm gonna step back so you can see it a little bit better. But look at all this on the fence line. This is part of the tree that we had cut down. We're gonna have to drag these branches out to the street. Yeah, all of that. This is another one of those thorny bushes. And the funny thing about this here is the roots travel. So if you don't dig down and get the whole root out, it will not only come back where it was originally growing, but the root will travel and sprout somewhere else. This never used to be here. Can you see the thorns, guys? Yep, you can see it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at all this. Yeah. And this here, you can still see some branches from a tree that my husband had cut down. I'm going to show you the stump. And I'm going to tell you a quick little story about that. See it, guys? It's hard to really see everything because the weeds are covering it. But look at this, guys. I'll step back. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this shit. Yeah, I said it. This is the tree that my husband had cut down. This was one big sucker. I'm gonna see if I have pictures of the original tree so I can add it to this video. Look at how hollow it is on the inside. Look at this. You see that, guys? You see that? Now, this log and this one and all those branches behind it is part of that tree. This is part of the tree. You can see how big it is around. Look at all this crap. Look at this. Look at this, all on the side of the garage. Look at all this crap. Now, I'm going to tell you how the Lord works when you have him in your life and he is protecting you from all evil. Hold on a second. I want to show you again the hollowed part. And then I'm going to step back so you can see a panoramic view of this. You see how hollow this is on the inside? You see that? See how hollow it is? It was the same way when it was before it got cut down. We didn't know that. When the wind got too heavy, branches would break off the tree and everything. The top of the tree was completely solid, fresh wood and everything. It was the bottom part of the tree. It was the bottom part of the tree that was hollow. And it was leaning to the left of here. The top part, the bottom part was leaning to the left. And I wanted to wait to have the tree cut down because it costs a whole lot of money. Costs a whole lot of money. But I came outside one day from my husband's side. Yeah, look at that. Jungle, baby, jungle. Look at this. I hear a toad belly. I gotta see where he's at. Oh, gee. Holy shit. Okay. That is another one of those thorny bushes. Look at this. And I came outside one day from my husband's side, and the tree looked like it was another one of the thorny bushes. And the tree looked like it was leaning further than what it was before. Look at how these thorny bushes spread it. Look at this. Oh shit, there's another one. And here. And between the fence and the garage, it is so thick. Oh gosh, what the hell is that flying? Oh shit, that's a big ass bee. That is a big ass bee. Look at all this. Look at all this bullshit. And some of it is growing through the neighbor's fence onto our side. And we got to get all this crap up. All of this stuff up. All of it. Look at that. So we call the tree guy. Holy shit, what the hell? Fuck, something's flying in my head. We called the tree guy, and he started cutting the tree down, and when he got to the bottom, he said, look at this. He said the tree is hollow right at the base. That tree could have came down at any time. I'm gonna also see if I can find photos of what the yard looked like when the tree first came down. I'll probably add that to another video. I don't know, it don't take long for photos, so I'll probably add it to this. Look at this, guys. Look at all this. And it's a different ecosystem back here. So the guy said that all it would have taken was, the tree guy said all it would have taken was a strong wind to knock that tree down. And it would have taken out my garage, my husband's garage, the neighbor's fence, part of the neighbors. It would have took out part of this fence here, if not most of it. The neighbor's garage that we share a driveway with. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at all this. Look. This used to be a garden bed, and it filled up with this crap here. And we got two different types of vines that's growing in here. We got a vine with these type of flowers on them. And then we got a weed vine that's got the white flowers on them. So we're gonna have to clean all of this out. Clean the fence line off and everything. Oh Lord. That looks like, what the hell is that? I don't know. Oh, that's a freaking hornet, guys. That's a hornet. All right, I'm gonna have to be careful. I'll probably have to run the lawnmower through here first. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Here is a panoramic view here of everything from this side. And here is part of another tree that was cut down. Tree right here that other stuff is growing out of. Here, one last look. All of this here. All of this here. From this angle here. From this angle here. And I got one last part to show you. This is on the opposite side of the fence. And right here, in the back of the west wing, and look at all that stuff that is in between the house and the trees. Now these are male arborvitaes, and they're beautiful trees, but I'm allergic to the sap on these trees, so my husband is gonna have to go in there and cut everything out. I can do the outside as long as I don't have to climb underneath there. But this is everything, guys. I'm gonna try to find that big tree, a picture of it, and also a picture of what the yard looked like when the tree was first cut down. Now, it didn't take us that long to get the tree up, because the city out here, they don't want cut down trees to be just sitting in your yard. They want you to get rid of the stuff right away. So we did really good. I might make that into a separate video. But anyway, how the yard got this bad. This is like 3.5 years of growth. I don't know if you guys watched any of my past videos. My mom's passed away this year. Well, she was declining in health since about 3.5 years ago. And I was not able to come out here and maintain the yard. So all of this stuff, my mom's, she needed 24 hours of care. So like I said, I wasn't able to come out here and maintain the yard. Now, my husband would make sure the grass was mowed and everything. But as far as this, he wasn't able to do it by himself. So this is what it looks like now. I will definitely record the cleanup as I go along. just so you guys can see the progress. And so stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys, because since I don't have a job right now, this will be part of my daily or weekly routine. All right, guys. If I find the photos, I'm going to definitely add them to the end of the video. So please tune in so you don't miss anything. If you guys love seeing overgrown yards and the cleanup, you're going to have fun watching these videos. All right, guys. Until next time.